Hello. I've got a story for you today. This Sunday, the adults are going to hear a story about this person that throws a whole bunch of seed everywhere. And that some places it takes root, sometimes it's eaten up by crows, sometimes it's in the rocks or the thorns. But I have a special story for you. So can you imagine with me one day, all the kids come to school, right? Recess comes, so they go outside, and there in the park is this stuffed lamb. It's just sitting there. It's a little confusing. So the first kid comes up to it, and he sees the stuffed lamb, and he thinks, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's probably not that fun. So he just leaves, walks away, doesn't think much about it. The next kid comes up, and he sees it, and he says, I've always wanted a stuffed lamb. This looks great. So he picks it up, he takes care of it. It's so soft and cuddly. But then, very quickly, he notices that some of the other kids are looking at him. They might be teasing him. And so quickly, he just puts down the lamb and runs back. But then the next kid, he comes and he sees the lamb. He loves it. He finds it. And he starts suddenly hearing it. It's speaking to him. He thinks, this is a really special lamb. But then he sees a whole bunch of other people. Oh, this one's playing with a phone, and this one's playing a video game, and this one's doing their work. Well, maybe if I stayed with this lamb, maybe I'd miss school. Maybe I'd miss all this other fun. So he puts down the lamb and runs away because he's worried about all this other stuff. The fourth kid, comes and finds this lamb, and at first he just cuddles it and loves it, and then he hears it speaking. This lamb, this stuffed lamb that is speaking to him, and it's really smart and fun, and it's telling him all these fun jokes, and he's having a lot of fun with this lamb. He starts learning from it, and then all of a sudden he's found all this joy in the lamb, so he reaches out to some of his friends to introduce him to this lamb. How lovely this lamb is, how comfortable. So they start sharing it, and all of a sudden this lamb is this great bounty of joy for so many. Now, this is just a story. I don't know of many stuffed lambs that speak and have a lot of knowledge and that sort of thing, but there's an important idea in this story for you, because sometimes there is things in life that we don't understand. Sometimes there's things in life that we ignore because we're teased, or that we run away from because we're scared of missing other things. And sometimes in life, that one thing that we avoid is the very thing that could bring us so much joy. And so often we treat our relationship with God like that. God is someone that we can have such a close relationship, that can be so comfortable and soft, that can bring us so much joy and wisdom and thoughtfulness and fun. But we've got to hold on to it. And usually, if we grow in that relationship, we want to share it with others too. We want to share the same joy, just as we would share Lammy. By the way, that's Lammy. He's my stuffed lamb. You'll probably get to know him a little more through the next weeks and months and everything like that. But I hope you enjoyed this story. God bless.